ladies and gentlemen. I was meant to put absolutely forgot. As you can see, it's 38 minutes into the game. Man U were 1-0 up, scored by Paul Pogba. You will see the goal at half time, ladies and gentlemen. Renato Sanchez. What a save from David De Gea.
Corner now by Munich, even though they're a goal behind. This
David
is
has made 5 saves. And they are being the best. They're the best attacking team I've played. And this is the second time they're playing Bayern Munich. No, the third time since the 2 semi-finals in Europe. Rashford. Marcus Rashford plays very well. Rashford! Oh, Rashford! What a chance from Rashford. We're into Wendelson. Good punch. Oh, what the hell? What the hell's Wilson doing? Patos had to be emergency right back. Robert Lewandowski. What a pounce. What a block. Wendelson. Looking for Neymar. It is 1-0 at half time. The Manchester fan.
Alan, what did you make of Paul Pogba and the way he
Pogba
played in the
has
first
got
half?
the goal.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal.
Here we go. This is how the teams come out. You see the teams. You see the kick-off. You see what happened. This is the back heel. It falls. Pogba hits the shot. And that is the goal that you've missed, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Pogba scoring. So we're 1-0 up, ladies and gentlemen, at half time. We can carry on now. We'll make some subs later on in the
second
game.
Half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining.
He's been
it was
fantastic at the back
times in the first half. Might change now.
This season. Neymar.
In it comes quickly with a throw in.
Luke.
Pogba
moves forward. Pogba! Oh, what a shot from Pogba.
Here's a chance
he's having
to show how good they are at corners and
great
maybe
game.
increase their advantage.
Bally. Vidal gets onto it. Wendelson. Going to America. Chris.
What a fine save.
Look who's chasing. It is Rashford.
The extremely talented and exciting Paul Pogba, who's got personality as well as skill. Maybe on his way to Paris Saint-Germain.
Quite a bit of money, about £60 million we hear, but you can understand why they would want to invest that amount.
Manchester United are off. If you're not going to pay 100 million, we will keep the great Paul. We'll keep Paul Pogba.
Deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though.
Every bit of money. But if you are, then we can reinvest
Wilson
and bring some really world-class players in. Marcus Rashford.
Neymar
now, who I don't think United will. We are going to see some changes, and we've got all of this bench to work with. So, Greg, Barbosa, Tielemans, this man, and can Shaw play anywhere? Can this left back play anywhere else? No. And he will play left back. So we've just got to hope that Bailey doesn't get himself sent off.
In Munich, winning the ball back. Looking down at the benches. Yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come.
Yes, and it is for the home side, Manchester United. Oh my God. Renato Sanchez.
Well, we've got a winger coming off here, Alan. Not a winger who's played very well, to be honest with you.
No, he hasn't, and I just wonder whether they're going to play with a bit less width now, because it hasn't worked. He's been up against a top quality fullback, and there's nothing come from that side.
Pogba on the ball. Paul Pogba.
You see so often the impact of substitutes. We're going to see a substitution here.
Tielemans.
That's a good challenge between the two of them there.
Sorry, Martial.
Vidal.
Vidal does very well. He looks at the team.
How frustrating is this for the other? The shot's on!
Oh, good save from David De Gea.
Corner now for Bayern Munich. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch.
He's going to bring on Aguero.
Keeps it going well. Noah could get there to reach the cross. This could be a chance.
Gabriel Barbosa. Oh, Barbosa.
And they have to go back to Neuer. Eddie Benatia.
Thinking could do something, Gabriel Barbosa, as a striker. But no, Barbosa is not.
David Alaba. Manchester United with the ball again. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Options now for the pass. He's got room to hit this.
Good save, David De Gea.
Had to really reach out for that.
We just United since the Pogba goal. They've been defending really well.
It's the first game of pre-season. Able to catch it without a challenge.
Barbosa, fantastic on the ball, Gabriel Barbosa here. And you can see where Alba is, and you just give it to Paul Pogba, who can whip a ball in.
Punched away by the goalkeeper.
Tielemans.
He's got his shot off now.
You're Tielemans! And Uli Tielemans scores number 2, and Manuel Neuer
Manchester United
must be thinking, what the hell is going on here? And it is 2-0
see a slightly different
Manchester United in the tournament. United
restarting at 2-0
at the sparkling best.
He's a brilliant goalkeeper, having a brilliant day.
It seems that he's just unbeatable. He looks in that kind of mood.
Will Griggs on fire. Your defense is terrifying. Will Griggs on fire. Your defense is terrifying. Na 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 na.
There'll be a substitution.
Na 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 na.
Saved by the goalkeeper at full
He will
stretch.
go.
Corner coming up.
He will score goals and goals. He will score goals.
It's a goalkeeper who's asserted himself in the corner. The defenders love that.
Your defense is terrified. Will Griggs on fire. Straight back to David De Gea.
And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily.
The
offside is given.
With pre-season 2 a Roda. Sebastian Roda. And look who's come close. And it is Pato. In to Wendelson.
There is some backup for him in this position.
Wendelson, oh, what a save from Neuer, who you've got to admit has conceded 2 goals in this tournament.
Oh, well done the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball.
Look at that, what a ball, what a control.
Pato.
What a piece of skill, Pato. Good ball, Wendelson.
Successful tackle.
Good try. And it's a 2-0 victory in the pre-season, first pre-season for United. Pre-season doesn't count as a major. The Premier League's where they'll have to carry on that winning streak up to about 50 games, and we're hoping that happens. Beat Arsenal, and Barcelona have won. Valencia River Plate have made a draw, and it's a 1-1 draw between the Americans. I've got one of the Americans teams now. Plus we're going back to Ferguson's going back here. Hold on. The one problem is, we don't know, with the transfers, and then we've got Pogba, we've got Pato. So we know Wilson, right? It was Wilson and 13 million, Dybala and Pato for 30 million. That's what we were looking for. We were looking who had Pato in the deal. So we're coming to this and we're saying we will stall the Pato deal for now. And it's another win against Bayern. And yet again, it's just after they beat them in the semi-final of the after they beat them in the semi-final of the Champions League, that they beat them again. And the only change I would see to this bench, right? They're going to take him, and if there's any squad injuries, squad bookings to centre backs, that's when we'll see centre backs. Come on. So we're going to keep going. Bayern keen on signing David Silva. We've got a transfer offer here. And it is for Morgan Schneiderlin. He's worth 14 million. And that is what they said. Give us 14 million and you can take Schneiderlin. And they're still saying stall the deal with Pato. Even though he's playing right back. The other thing is, how long? It's 2 months now until Hector Bellerin will be fully fit. So we're talking 2 months, so we're talking this full month here. And then we're talking all of August. All of August he will be out. So we should be back for the Leicester City match in September. Should head to Bellerin. And that's what United are worried about, not having Bellerin. We've got 5 players here. Let's have a look. PSG have gone to about 72 million on Pogba. But they're saying it's not enough. United, you want Pogba 100 million. He's 24 years of age. They've stalled the Pato deal. So Pato has been stalled. Isco, who's part of a deal, has been stalled. Barbosa is not for sale, so they've taken out Gabriel Barbosa's transfer deal. And Bailey, not for sale either. So, 2 of them not for sale. Okay. So we've got this, the Hogart deal. It's worth about £10,000, 10,000 coins. And we'll go speculative first team player for Hogard. Chelsea. So we are not interested in the player. Okay, so they're not interested in Wilson, so we remove Wilson, and we said we'll give him, we'll say about 18 million. So they're saying 18 million on Batshuayi. Sunderland can go ahead, and for 80,000 off Sunderland, 5 years, critical first team player, we will be getting Jesse Lingard back. And we know about 3 other players. And Wilson, has Wilson been added to the transfer list? Yes, and we know a couple that are not for sale. We don't know about the rest. We've got that. Bruin and Napoli. Napoli have won the race to sign Rafinha. Bonnie has signed for Norwich on a 12 million move. Same with this guy. So Pogba, they're asking for just over 100 million. 100 million. If they do get rid of Pogba for 100 million, we're playing an American team. We're hoping that they can get Holgard signed in, kit numbered, and starting in defence in the third game, and playing in defence for the first 2 months of the season. The first month of the season.
Hi there everyone, we've had a good start to the American Challenge Cup. We're now into the second round of matches of this pre-season competition.
Here we go.
I think the fans have taken
Sporting
to it in the
KC
first round of
versus
matches
Manchester United.
Force here. Good atmosphere in this stadium.
Today's game, Kansas City versus Manchester United.
Sporting Kansas City versus the Premier League champions Manchester United. Premier League, Epical League Cup,
Already we've seen
Champions
some
League
in this
winners.
competition, and maybe a few more to come.
Pogba.
This is the lineup. Well, they're going to go with 4-3-3 here, with plenty of width to that attacking three.
Yeah, you could almost describe it as the Dutch system down the years, and the three-pronged attack, it can be.
Now the shot!
Pato.
He's tried his luck, but over the crossbar by...
Can they get Michy Batshuayi?
Shaw.
Luke goes forward now, Luke Shaw. Pre-season. Neymar.
Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that.
Neymar from about 39 yards out. And to bend it goalwards. Oh, yes, it goalwards. Good catch from the goalkeeper. Smalling now. Down. Neymar.
And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride.
Skillful. Neymar.
Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught
It
offside.
hit Pato.
Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
Rashford comes across. Bailey.
Here's Wilson.
Wilson puts
And
it
it could be for Manchester United.
into United. It's Marcus Rashford. Oh my God, Marcus Rashford.
And I don't think
He's
he could have got
first
that
in
any further
America.
into that top left than he
What
did
a
there.
goal from the 19-year-old man, Marcus Rashford. What a goal from Rashford. Rashford against Kansas City. No wonder a lot of other teams, if you're a European team, you'll know about Marcus Rashford. Whoever's played him, Juventus won't. And if you're someone like a South American or a North American team, you're not going to know nothing about Marcus Rashford. You're going to come to a major tournament abroad in Europe. I mean, around the world. You're going to get so many million a season.
Oh, in goes the cross. Great save.
Good save from David De Gea.
He's gone too early. He's offside.
No wonder he's in such brilliant form for club. David Wendelson.
Espinosa.
Will PSG say he's not worth that
play
much?
from his teammates. And in goes the cross. And it's going to be a goal kick.
And then let Pogba just get on his football, where he could shine a light so Real Madrid can come and knock in. Someone like Real Madrid, Barcelona come and knock in. He's took Neymar out of the scene. How many more young midfielders
right on the edge of the pitch?
would you see him
forced
want?
over the line? And in goes the
about
cross.
Isco.
Here's the header. Well, what a miss.
Could he go back to Real Madrid?
And he knows it too, doesn't he?
After
Look
winning,
at his expression. He'll just be praying he gets another chance to make amends.
Pogba.
In England. Isco.
Now they've got the ball back. What can they do from here? Chance Myers. Espinosa.
They need to sell a few players. Like Wilson and other
Fine
players.
cross. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. And now the defending team can play their way out of trouble.
Isco trying to get around the ball. Will we see some of the players come?
Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. That'll be a goal kick.
Deflected it in. To get another 3 points.
Sure.
So there, it's been good. Isco. Pogba. I've got PSG I've been looking at.
Good link
Isco.
up. Shot up. Well blocked.
I'm sorry to say this.
Well, it's okay for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close. But there's a lot of work still to do.
Isco. Luke.
Very good passing from this team. That's well wide.
Looking at how good United are. Well, Bailey, what are you doing?
Espinosa. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. Pato.
Fouls been sold as
Shaw.
Goal scorer.
And it's Wilson.
James. Looks for Rashford.
He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent.
Isco again.
They've got the ball back by that interception.
They're running it. Pato. Good tackle. Alexander.
By the Manchester United man.
Looking for Alexandra Pato.
The wall lined up in the right place. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
Pogba. Neymar. Neymar Jr. Neymar Jr.
Isco! Place to try and hit it now.
Isco.
Well, here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage.
Neymar for Manchester United. Looks for someone.
Well, the referee.
River Plate are losing to Barcelona. Torino are drawing to Bayern Munich, and Valencia and Juventus are not having good seasons.
Here we go into the second half
Manchester
of this
United
second match
need
in
to
the group
bring
stage.
back some really
Looking forward to it.
quality
It was,
players.
quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Trying to switch
They've
on
already
the
released
attacking
one of the
power in this
young
situation.
They did not want to sign. They have to sign it because of injury problems to the team.
Pato.
I don't know. Looks for Rashford. Rashford can get onto it. Will James Wilson. But we're looking and building a striking dynasty.
He's lost the ball here.
Wendelson.
He might be through.
Rashford!
Now the shot.
Oh my God, what a shot! What a save against Kansas City.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Pogba.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead.
God,
He'll be
bad
pleased
play
with
from
that
this
first
goal.
45 minutes.
This is how they love to play on the break.
Dav's got to come back, Dav. Oh my God, it's 1-1. United are making changes now. We're seeing James Wilson. We are seeing that man. No, I think Pogba stay on. We are going to see him. We are going to see him. And Aymeric Laporte. The captain. Elton.
Well, it is a goal. It is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that, Alan.
No, none at all. You're in those positions so often, and sometimes it just goes wrong.
So away we go at 1-1.
David De Gea. You tried to keep that out, David De Gea, but it just went in. And his first America's tour for this club. He pull off a draw.
He's coming forward with some danger.
He get 4 points in the group phase. Tillemans, who played very well in the last match, scoring for the club. Plays it. Barbosa. Gabriel Barbosa.
Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response. And here's the
Pogba!
shot. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. Goodness me, it's hit the post.
He was offside, Greg.
Difficult to get right on a regular basis. Offside, probably right up there, isn't it, Alan?
Gabriel
right here?
Yeah, when the defence is pushing up and the players rushing through, it's such a difficult decision, but it's a good one in this case.
Espinosa.
For Man United know that they've made 2 signings. What they're playing by Colgard and Lingard.
From this position, they can match. Maybe work something more significant in front of goal from the throw.
To America.
One of the sides is going to make a change.
Greg. Played by Barbosa here. Gabriel Barbosa. Gabriel Barbosa! We are saying if Batshuayi comes, they don't need Will Greg or other players. Greg.
Impressive attacking play here from Manchester United. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Thinking about changes of clubs, David Silva has been making a few headlines. He might be leaving. He might be on his way to Bayern Munich.
Yes, and about £35 million. It sounds as if they're going to have to pay, but small change for this club.
Here's the cross.
Aymeric Laporte. Good header. Pogba. And Pogba. Oh my God, Will Greg. Can we see someone like Will Greg also leave Man United?
It's a real tussle between the two of them.
If you look,
try and get the ball, and he claims the cross. It was, well, there's nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged.
It comes against Torino, right?
It's looking good, this move. On the pitch, not quite wide enough for him there.
Against him.
Well, we're in the last knockings of the game.
Because he's so good, Paul Pogba.
Booking this. And that's going to mean a booking for the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
This is going to go right down to the wire. The supporters, they've drawn breath really, and they're ready to go. It's as if they've got a second wind with the noise levels going up.
Yeah, they really are pumping it up in the hope that their players can respond in a way that they've been a bit flat today, so they need...
This might be it!
Barbosa! Gabriel Barbosa! Manchester United! It's been 2 games.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left.
That they've won comfortably. No, 1 game they won comfortably. This one they've won 2-1. That's only 4 goals they scored all pre-season. And Gabriel Barbosa, who can be a quality striker for Man United, gets the goal. Him and Rashford get the goals today. We're 2 centre mids in against Munich.
Quick check on the shot count. 10 shots, 9 on target for Manchester United.
Well, this team's been extremely sharp in front of goal. Really good.
Been very good.
They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped.
Got his shot off
now. Aymeric Laporte tried to get across.
It shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed. And he was
Aymeric
helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. Good passing here.
Beat Laporte. What a tackle for Smalling. What a chance. From right back. From Pato playing that ball in. He's won up the ball, Barbosa. Gabriel Barbosa!
And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
Again, and United.
The match, and it's
I think Will Griggs will be added to the transfer list.
Would be brushed aside.
Next, Ferguson.
Ferguson
wants to get the strikers that he wants to get in.
Pat on the
get
back
some of the players that he can get in. And in the group phase, we're getting there. United are getting there. Barcelona have won. Bayern Munich have won. Valencia have won. So Juventus are looking like they could go out. But before we see anything else, see anything like that, we're going down. And 26-year-old Will Grigg has been named. So here we go. Real Madrid have accepted. So he's worth 15 million. And we're giving him speculation first team football. So that's kind of nice. And this guy for about 50 wants about 140 million. And crucial first team football. So we've got that as well for this guy. We've got a lot of players that we don't know now. This says we'll give you 13.5. And Deteke for Barcelona's point of view. He's going to be leaving the club. Isco's going to be stalling. Same with Pato from moving to Spain. So they're stalling the moves. Free here. And Holgard joins the club. He'll be in the pre-season tour. Holgard. Michy Batshuayi will take 80,000. And squad rotation football will be Michy Batshuayi. No, we're not going to play Tyler Blackett because he's on his way out. Another thing, I know we've got Bellerin injured, so Holgard comes to the aid of Manchester United as a genuine right back and comes in. So they're going to play Kansas. No, that was Kansas City. If we look at what we've seen, right, this is what we've seen. Ajax have made him and go to Hoffenheim. Looks like Heidegger Johnson. Spurs are interested in keen signing Robert Lewandowski. Bayern Munich have completed the signing of David Silva. Man City are looking into the signature of Pogba to actually try and sign Paul Pogba. It's going to be hard as we are now playing Torino in the game. Oh my god, there he is. He's wearing the number 15 shirt. Oh god. And there we have Jose Altidore. Jose Altidore. So for a team like Manchester United, semi-finals are coming up soon. They get 3 wins, they get 6 points. Here we go.
Well, here we are. Welcome again to you all in the American Challenge Cup.
Stadium.
Remember,
it's Manchester United versus
professional pride
Torino
at stake, I think, for the players involved, and they're into their 3rd game now in this group stage.
There is
we might see 1 or 2 changes, substitutions being made, and 1 or 2 different systems being deployed out here. We'll keep an eye out for those.
Today's game, Manchester United, and they play Toronto.
Oh no,
this is then the
Toronto,
Manchester United line.
Toronto
David De Gea
FC.
starts in goal. Paul Pogba starts. He was man of the
Canadians
match last time
are on
out.
the ball.
They've got plenty of goal threat with 2 strikers in the attack.
Still the Canadians.
Opportunity now.
Can they beat David?
Altidore. Great save.
Oh God.
By a diving goalkeeper.
Oh
The
God.
shot's on.
It's not.
Decision is a corner for Toronto.
Not a first choice Manchester United. United defender.
Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique.
Rashford to
Such an important position in the modern game at full-back, and they've strengthened, haven't they, with this signing?
Yeah, and I think you're always looking for athleticism when you're looking at your fullbacks, and this is a
debut
player that can get up and down all day.
in his pre-season.
Josie Altidore. Johnson. There's good progress with this attack.
Good head. Good head again, Neymar. Neymar, who's gone to the States, for United, and just fucking tore on the left.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Didn't get great. Maybe it's
Josie Altidore.
Oh God, Chase. And Morgan. Morgan. Oh God, now the right back moves forward. Isco. Rashford.
Well, they've lost the ball. Delgado.
Delgado. Oh.
Attacking well here.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got
Chris
caught too square to his man there. Poor.
Marcus Rashford.
He's taken on his man and beaten him.
Rashford!
Shoots.
Oh,
Terrific
Marcus
stop.
Rashford. What a
Corner
shot
for
from
Manchester
Rashford.
United.
Neymar whips it with the outside of the boot. And he's took that well. Pogba.
And here's the shot.
Pogba.
Pushed onto
Oh,
the frame of the goal.
Pogba!
It's hit the post and in for a
Paul
goal.
Pogba gets his second of pre-season. The former Juventus midfielder and the Manchester United man has got 2 in pre-season.
Manchester United in front, as predicted, really.
They're going to win in the America's Cup. We're hoping that they don't have to face Bayern in the semi.
And Lee.
They have to face one of the other teams.
Morgan.
They have to face Bayern again.
Delgado.
How good will Man United be with the new signings coming through
Now the shot.
for that game?
That was close, but a fraction
They
too
have
high.
to attack the Torino fans in the second half.
Chris Smalling.
Chris, I'll sit that way. Before the start of
One
the
back very quickly.
Before the start of the BPL,
Well, he tried
they
to
have
find his
brought
man, but
in
he's
a
only
very
put the ball
young
into touch.
right back as a third choice right
Delgado.
back. No.
It'll be another throw
He's
here.
giving balls away. Look at this. That is
Pogba.
beautiful. Trying to
Can't
find
keep the ball
Pogba.
at the moment.
He's not the starting
Josie Altidore.
main player. Altidore.
Lost his man. Altidore!
Altidore!
There's still one down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No,
Altidore,
really, the keeper was exposed.
who's an
and, he
American,
was helped an
was
awful lot
playing
by the
in
lad who's missed
America.
that shot.
Neymar.
I was missed a fucking sitter. Neymar.
What's Jotong?
Neymar!
For Manchester United.
Once the boss goes to Santos. Goes back
A goal
to
for
Brazil.
Neymar.
There is
He
no.
won't have scored too many better than
You
that.
can't
He
get
certainly
to
won't have hit
Santos,
too
can't
many
get to
harder
Brazil
than he
League.
did there.
If he could have the Brazil League, would the
Well,
manager
it's a
take
goal worth
Neymar
replaying over and over
back
again,
to
isn't it?
Santos? Because he's that good. Whatever club he goes to after 3 years.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Wood. He took Pogba and Neymar. Two of these big wonder stars.
Sandoval.
Rashford as well. Give him a new challenge.
And in goes the cross.
They a ball with players like that. Look at Neymar here. Gives
now
it
Wilson.
to James Wilson. Rashford. We could do a new challenge.
Got room to hit this.
Rashford.
Oh, well saved.
Rashford whacked the ball.
That's a corner for Manchester United.
He had a real... Who the hell was that for?
It's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. And now they've got to think about defending against the opposition. The players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee.
Altidore. Ball touched by Neymar.
Shaw.
Luke. Look for Rashford. Pogba. Look for Rashford.
And there goes the whistle
There's
for
the
half-time.
we're seeing
The scoreline is 2-0.
from Manchester United. They are getting
Yes, Alan, we're
good.
getting what we expected to this point.
Yeah, and quite often you do get a shock.
And there's no shock here. Barcelona are losing to Valencia. Juventus are beating River Plate. Oh, Juventus. If Barcelona beat Valencia, I could actually see
We are
Juventus
on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture.
Well, Wenderson.
Shaw.
Shaw further forward. Only near Neymar. Now is this man. James Wilson. James Wilson. James Wilson. James Wilson. 3-0.
And that is an exquisite
in America.
Strike. Just stroking it home into the top right.
Everyone said
I
about
have to say,
how,
it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
He's come back in a major Man United team, James Wilson. Wasn't part of the League Cup success.
And it's Williams.
He come back when we had an injury. Crisis problems.
Goalkeeper can get the ball here for his goal kick.
Go that way. That way.
Shaw.
Go this way.
Substitution coming up.
Into Pogba. Pogba
That will help ease the pressure.
looking for Rashford. So we're going to see United make some changes. Greg. Barbosa. This side. I think for Wendelson today. And Bali again.
Well, this is the time of the season when deals become done deals, and we've got a done deal for you here. It's a headline maker. David Silva has moved on to Bayern Munich. Off the bar.
Oh my God, it's another goal.
Well, and it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but
Jose Altidore.
Got his reward.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Part of the game, the use of the substitutes, very important part of the tactics too. We've got to change. Altidore! Off the crossbar. And back into the penalty area.
Should have scored. Martial.
He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride.
It might not be the net.
It looked as though it maybe should be a goal, but in fact the technology says no, and who's going to argue with that?
Well, you can't, can you? And the decision comes so quickly, which is a real bonus.
Next game, if anyone can knock out Man United.
Possibly a booking this. Clearly a booking. Out comes the yellow card.
Well, he reached straight for his pocket. He didn't really think about it, but I think that's the good call.
Martial to whip one in.
And turned it over the bar. It's a corner.
Chillinans. Looks for someone else.
Well, that's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play.
Oh guard.
Able to make a good interception.
Oh guard.
Sebastian Jovinko. And that tackle has got in the ball. Gabriel.
Jovinko. I believe plays in America.
Williams. And the cross is in.
Williams plays very well.
Shot up! Well blocked.
Just blocked so hard. Anthony Martial. Screaming forward now, Martial.
It's a quick break. He's given possession away here.
You're a
Tillman. Shot! It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
Shot, no more. And then the Williams. Gets his foot around there again.
It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Tight against the touchline. Pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in.
Number 6.
There's something Martial.
Pogba. And in goes the cross. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. They've linked up well.
Oh, come on, lads.
And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession.
Ball, check over Bosa. This man.
That's the way to win the ball back. They stopped the ball coming in.
Tillman.
They could do a better cross than that, I think. And it was easy to cope with. He's put it in well. That's not a good cross at all. And easy to defend.
Very well. Oh, Greg.
Found his teammate well.
Shaw gets across.
That's the way to win the ball back.
Yes.
There we are, final whistle. Well, you don't have to dominate a game to win it. This game is proof of that.
You certainly don't. And the little score line in the top corner of the screen is what matters more than
Manchester
possession.
United have qualified from the group phase competition. From the group phase, they have qualified. They go through to the next round. I don't know what teams will be in the semi-finals, what teams won't. Oh yeah, we do. Barcelona are there. So we're looking at the semi-final draws. It's United, Barcelona. We switch to the groups. Let's switch to the groups. Do this. Juventus finish with 3 points. That's things stand. So we're coming here. We've got 6 transfer things. So we've got this. It's got £2 million. They're still saying 72. So then we're not gonna sell Popper to any club. So we're stalling that deal, the Isco deal. We're stalling that deal. I don't know why we're stalling that deal. Then we've got Pablo Dybala. He only gives me 27 million. With the Jesse Lingard deal, that only gives me 18 million from the 2 transfers. Morgan Schneiderlin, we say we want 14 million. and we'll consider the deal stalled. The Isco deal as well. So we've got these arrivals. Now we've got Lingard playing on one side. Also coming in, we'll have Pablo Dybala. Coming in, we're trying to get rid of players that we don't want in the club anymore. We've got to have, I think, right? So the numbers are the club numbers. You get games, but you're not in the team just yet. So we've got Holgard at that number. Jesse Lingard becomes number 22. Pablo Dybala, all these number-wise, gets the number 10 shirt. So we have got our new number 10 in Pablo Dybala. Right. So we've sold Schneiderlin. That's good. This ain't gonna do nothing to us, right? This is a straight swap. This is a straight BPL swap, right? We see Tielemans. Yeah? Where that keeper should be. Now we see Olgard. We knew that Tielemans would take over the midfield. We knew Yuri Tielemans would take over the midfield. Yeah? Would be the man who would be in the starting team at number 27. So we're looking down the team, and Martin Olgard says, I want the old Schweinsteiger number. So we're giving that. We don't know what he wants. So I say 130,000. No, not selected anything specific. For Michy Batshuayi. We'll get the deal for Michy Batshuayi. So the Pogba deal. So what we do work, we come to the transfer. No, what we do work, we come to the transfer targets, yeah? And we set to Pogba. So we're gonna allow bids on Paul Pogba. So we've got the club. And now they're gonna play in that kit in this tournament against. Now they are going to play in what they will play in the normal season, the yellow kit. So if they beat United now, they will win. So Tielemans and Pogba are the main men in midfield now, but Tielemans has waited to get rid of Isco for him to get into this team. The training will happen.
Well, when you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan.
Oh my God, he's playing today. Schneiderlin plays against his Manchester United colleague. Oh, Man United team.
We're looking for energy in midfield, which I think the manager is.
How can you... This is going to be hard for Manchester United. You're looking at the players, right? They got Holgard in the team. New man... They've bought back Jesse Lingard. They've bought Pablo Dybala. You're looking at Barcelona. Vidal, Suarez, Thingy, Schneiderlin, whoever he is in midfield, Mascherano. They've brought a lot of youth players. No, I don't think Messi's even part of
we've been talking to him about. And a new signing today with that in mind, I guess.
Yeah, I thought they'd looked a bit short, a bit flat actually in midfield previously. And
sure.
He's a creative player as well.
Sure gets around them.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Luke Shaw starts. He was man of the match last time out. Paul Pogba starts. A midfielder in good form. It's good to see them going with two strikers today. Wholesale changes for Barcelona. Gerard Piqué starts with Javier Mascherano as the centre-backs. Morgan Schneiderlin starts, making his debut. Luis Suarez is the lone striker today. To get into more advanced positions, they're going to press higher up the pitch, the home team.
Yeah, they really need to put the opposition under more pressure than they have been.
Rashford. His strike partner, Rashford.
They go for that yellow card here. Just a free kick. I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the team in possession. He did that.
Well, he went for goal.
Rashford,
that was optimistic, but he was quite close.
It past the keeper, Rashford.
Maybe the keeper would have got to it, but decent strike.
Well, we've got a battle within the war today, haven't we, with the player getting his crack at his old teammates.
Yeah, and I think it's always an emotional time when you face your former club, so you just want to concentrate on doing himself justice.
Get through this competition like you can. Hopper on the ball. Looks, Lingard.
And it's Barcelona back on the ball now.
There. You cannot lose Holgard.
Sergio Roberto.
Sergio Roberto plays very well. The new right back Holgard plays very well. Tielemans. Neymar now on the ball. Let's be on play.
Luis Suarez.
Suarez is the home man playing.
Lovely one-touch football.
Smalling.
Now the shot! And it's just over the bar.
Are they one with attacking Jesse? Jesse on the ball. He played for Sunderland.
They've got the ball back, Barcelona. Schneiderlin.
Oh, we're going to be looking on the cover.
Confident and quality on the ball.
Making the debut.
Shots on here. Well, it's a long way off target.
We have a few United players. The United player on the bench who would look to make his debut against the team. Then he needs to go back to Real Madrid. Popper. Rashford! Marcus Rashford! It's 1-0 United! And Marcus Rashford!
He's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
From the Frenchman, Popper, and Marcus Rashford!
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
United a 1-0
in front here at Manchester United.
What a goal from United! The world's most expensive footballer in world football. Neymar. Neymar tricks his way past Barcelona. David De Gea. What a save from De Gea. David De Gea. David De Gea. David De Gea. It's fantastic in this contest of Europe.
That's the goalkeeper's ball from the corner
of this tournament. David makes a good
easy spot
save
for the
from
referee.
David.
Hands.
That wasn't handball, referee. The ref could spot handball. It kissed him on the arse. They're a baller. They're well tackled.
Here's the cross.
Barcelona.
And he's in there with a header. Back into play off the crossbar.
Off the crossy. Jesse.
That will be a foul against Barcelona.
Giving it Holgard. Is it back to Jesse Lingard? Rashford. Jess.
This is how they love to play on the
Pablo
break.
Dybala! Dybala! Pablo Dybala! Oh, he's outside Dybala.
They thought they scored, but the assistant has ruled it out.
Well, the defence pushed up
Pablo Dybala.
Well, I think they've caught him offside there.
Well, this must have been very tight indeed, but we get the advantage of another look that the officials, of course, don't.
No, and
Pablo
it was such a close call, but the defence had squeezed and caught the lad offside, although he tucked it away well.
Sergi Roberto.
Marcus is scoring goals again.
Gonna cross it.
Dybala. Juventus.
Why didn't he let it go on?
God.
Could have done. He's given the foul.
Seeing what United meant in the final when they played Barcelona.
Well, he's standing there in an offside position.
He just fouled it.
The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
They're beating Barcelona yet again in the Champions. In a
the break is definitely on.
Rashford. Rashford. Marcus Rashford gets the goal. It's his third goal in America. Bob feeds him. He just beats the run. Right. And as he hits the shot, Mascherano takes him out. 3 goals from Rashford. He's becoming a household name in major football in terms of his pre-season.
Jordi Alba and the fourth official has held up the board to say 4 more minutes.
He's got 4 minutes to
Sergi Roberto.
To impress the manager, Mascherano. How well they've impressed the boss, Dybala. Pablo Dybala. Still running, Pablo Dybala. Again, Pablo Dybala.
Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique.
Lingard. Holgard! Oh! Holgard hit it. It is a penalty. Popper says, I don't want. They're going to let Pablo. They're going to let Pablo Dybala.
Brilliant save from the goalkeeper.
He nearly scores on his Manchester United debut.
Not the best penalty, but a very good save.
It was a good penalty from Dybala.
He makes the goal look small.
Neymar. Neymar one way. Neymar 2 ways. Neymar. Hold on, let me. No,
Morgan.
Vincent David. Let me check my kit takers. Why's the baller of a Lingard? I forgot that Rashford. We'll let Popper take penalty now.
Schneiderlin. Very good first half here.
Valencia beating Bayern Munich. So Pablo Dybala has a rest. Yeah. We might even bring Laporte to right back. Odegaard and Anthony Martial. So we're...
And Manchester United are going to make a substitution here. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession.
He's
read that well in midfield to get them on the ball.
Great tackle, Odegaard. Popping now. Odegaard.
PK.
I think he will get more and more
possibilities for Barcelona, and it's in the net for the goal.
We've been conceding goals in this tournament. Holberg gets the goal. Martial.
That's very good defending.
He played against them in a Champions League final.
Possession in the midfield area.
Odegaard.
Gabriel.
Barbosa could not beat the team that he beat in Europe. The play is so slow.
Sergi Roberto.
We keep getting this.
Jordi Alba.
Game for Man United.
Great passing. And the crowd really enjoying it.
A lot of people don't want to say it is the next game.
Shots on here. They are still 1 down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed. And he was helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, it's just no. Oh my god, what the hell? Smalling going for the ball, Chris Smalling. Is he going to get sent off?
It's a yellow card, Alan, and it is a penalty. Your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was a definite penalty, and I think the player might have been a bit concerned he was going to go for an early bath, but just a yellow.
In goal, David De Gea.
And he scores from the spot.
Beats David from the spot, Luis Suarez. It's a, as we said now, you can see the shake of the head of the United fans.
He's certainly done that, and it's blown down the top of the net.
David beaten.
So it's 2-2 now.
A lot of
Number 9, Luis Suarez.
Martial.
Manchester United putting this attack together well.
And Martial. And the team in Barcelona to
Change of possession here.
To get them momentum in the cup competitions.
Sergio Roberto.
Tell you what, they haven't got
Lionel Messi.
Not got the main striker that they really want, that Michy Batshuayi. It would be second choice.
This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Going to cross it. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper.
Great. Good Pogba. Brilliant control.
And it's Barcelona back on the ball now.
Could this go
Javier Mascherano. Schneiderlin.
Could this go to penalties? Schneiderlin. They would want to have a great season. Oh my god, he's in Spain now, Schneiderlin. He's one of the greatest teams in world football. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Pogba. Good touch.
It's a decent
Martial.
Hit on the
Lingard! Oh my god, Jesse Lingard
What a
returns!
volley it was. The keeper wasn't too far away, but it was
To
far too
Manchester
powerful.
United. Oh, what a goal from Jesse Lingard.
Here's the goal again.
He's just knocked out Barcelona.
It's Barcelona
United
who are trailing in this game.
Are going to the final. Rashford sat there on the
They're
bench.
still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest
Luke
that battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another
Gets
thing
one
being
way.
positive.
The
and
Frenchman,
using it in the right
Martial.
areas.
Anthony Martial. Still Anthony Martial. Still Anthony Martial. Still Anthony Martial. Still Anthony Martial. Still
Great place to
Anthony
win it
Martial.
back.
Still Anthony Martial.
He scored.
4-2 United. Like it was
That's
in the
wonderful.
Champions
Wonderful
League
technique to just
final.
feather it into the bottom right.
They have just equalled what they did against Barcelona.
Peek at that goal.
And to beat Bayern and Barcelona.
Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score.
They are going to another final. They're going to win another trophy under the Ferguson era.
Javier Mascherano.
The crowd are
PK.
singing United.
Well, that's a good challenge between
Champions.
the two of them there. For Suarez.
Champion. Suarez couldn't get there. Pogba. Paul
Time for
Pogba.
a substitution.
It's a penalty.
The referee has given another penalty against them.
Well, it's schoolboy stuff at times. They've just got to stand up and be a little bit more professional.
It's a yellow card for the offender, and it's undoubtedly a penalty.
But
Good penalty.
Pogba nets the goal. Goal from the penalty spot from Paul
he
Pogba.
strode up to that ball and placed it
It's
to the keeper's left. He
5-2
knew what he wanted to do there.
against the Spaniards. Manchester United 5, Barcelona 2.
Petering out a little bit now.
It's pre-season.
Settling for what's on the
And
scoreline.
they've just
Vast difference between the two teams.
Absolutely, they're taking put on Manir.
Cross coming in now. Jordi Alba.
Alba 5.
Give them a pat on the back for that.
Free Jordi Alba.
In at this stage. Well, they've got a goal back, Barcelona, but there's nothing to be really excited about at this stage.
No, you don't want to go
Whoa, Greg.
having not done your best, and they've kept plugging away.
They're in the final, Manchester.
Again, 5-3. Well, it doesn't matter how you win a semi-final, it's just that you win, and they have this great result.
Yeah, all about getting over the line.
United are going to the final of a major competition.
It's a quick break. He's got his shot off now. And a goal!
They're in the final now, United. They've gone to the final. They will be playing Valencia. They will play Valencia next. So I've got Valencia in a couple of days. Got tournament money. Happy on that. Got the press conference to play Valencia. It's gonna be good. We've just beaten, we beat Torino in a game, and Barcelona. So I do that. So as we carry on, got two things. Michy Batshuayi accepts his transfer from Chelsea. Now, Reece Poole gets sold to Reading in the Premiership. So that is another of the youngsters out the door. Not needed by Manchester United. And Michy Batshuayi will make the final, because we've got these two, Oxford, him, and we'll use that we've got to sort the team out for. And then, oh yeah, shit, and Duran, and the goalkeeper, Parker Duran. We'll sort the team out, and then these four players will lead the club. So we've got that. Michy Batshuayi joins to be part of the team to face Valencia. We come to the kit number. And we know it says 18. But we give Michy Batshuayi 14. As we check the transfers. We know they're preparing the 90 million move for Jokic Diego Costa might be leaving. Is there a chance that someone else might want to put a bid on Pogba? So we've got this now, the final against Valencia. Then we've got a full 2 weeks before we play Man City at Wembley. Then we've got all of this. Then we've got the first domestic match of the season against newly promoted Reading. Then we play Wolfsburg. Then we play Stoke. Then Newcastle. Then Palace. Then that. So here we go. With the prize money that we keep winning, can knock it to 50-50. Or like that. It doesn't bother me how we knock it, but it is prize money, and it is the Reds of Man United versus the Whites. Got a couple of really good kits of Valencia. So we are playing another
well, the two teams
Spanish
that
team
come
in the
through
final.
this American challenge.
It is
Valencia
versus Manchester United.
And now the successful sides meet for the trophy itself.
It's a trophy worth winning as well.
The final is being held at the Sixfield Stadium in America. They beat Bayern. Man United beat Barcelona by 3. What a chance for United. Holgate.
Paul Pogba, who broke away from Manchester United. He knows his own mind, he knows his own work to